On behalf of lovelycourse.com, we'd like to welcome you to our course orientation session. At lovelycourse.com, we would like to partner with you in your journey through IT. Whether you're new to IT or have experience within IT, whether you're trying to get certified or learn more about any field, our website, lovelycourse.com, and our YouTube channel, Lovely Course channel, is committed to that. You'll find a lot of information and a lot of courses and a lot of material in software development, server administration, cloud administration, network and security, cyber security, database administration, database development, project management, CRMs, and other courses that would help you with the interview and job search. At lovelycourse.com, we're very proud to provide a variety of course trainings. One that we have is the online anytime. So on there, you could go into the course of your choice and then register for it and take it, and the videos and the courses and the quizzes with that course are available to you at any time for the duration of that course. There's a different arrangement also called the online live, and this is what this orientation is for. This is where you would take a course with an instructor, but you also have full access to the LMS, lovelycourse.com provisions, which includes your coursework, your videos, the quizzes, and any certification material that's included within the course that you're choosing. We also have on-site training, so at your company or your facility of work, if you feel that you need any form of training, IT training, we at lovelycourse.com are very happy to provide that training, whether it's on-site or remotely. If you're watching this orientation, chances are you would like to take the online instructor-led sessions. And that is where you take the course with a scheduled time, let's say Monday and Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. online or on-site. And then you would have full access to our YouTube channel. You will have full access to our Lovely Course curriculum, the LMS, Learning Management System, and also to our Slack group where you would be accessing shared information and documentation with your classmates. Well, why do we have that setting and why is it beneficial to you? Usually there are 7 challenges people do not take IT for. IT jobs pay very good, and a lot of people are afraid or are not aware of IT jobs, and those are the 7 challenges that make it hard for us to get a job in IT. Number 1 is understanding the technology. Well, I don't know anything about IT. How can I get into it? What's a Cisco router? What is Linux? What is cybersecurity? So understanding the technology. Number 2 is access to the technology. Now that I know what cybersecurity or Cisco router is or Linux, how do I get it? How do I access it? Do I just go online and download Linux in my PC? Do I go to Best Buy and just buy it? How do I get Linux? How do I get a Cisco router? Number 3 is time of day. A lot of us have 1 or 2 jobs, work in the evenings, have families, and it's very hard for us to have time to go to an on-site session or a college campus, and it's a lot more difficult for us, especially nowadays, with all the commitments that we have. Number 4 is difficulty of study. A lot of times when you take a computer class, and a lot of people would say when I was in college, I took a computer course, Introduction to Computer Science, and it was very hard. Reason being is because we focus and learn about a lot of theory. Number 5 is cost. A lot of time, intensive computer course camps are very expensive. If I was to take a certification class in Java or SQL or Oracle or Salesforce, it's going to cost me about $3,000 to $5,000 just for 1 week. Most of the time, we don't have that much money just laying around. Number 6 is job experience. The goal of those sessions is to help us get a job. And a lot of times we don't have a job, and we go through the circle when a lot of people start applying for a loan. The first question they're asked is, well, you have to have credit. And so you ask the question, how do I get credit? Well, you need to get a loan. So how do I get a loan? You need to get a credit. How do I get credit? You need to get a loan. And we get into this infinite loop of a cycle. And so similarly, when I want to get a job, they ask me about my experience. And then I say I don't have experience. How do I get experience? The question is, well, you need to get a job. Well, how do I get a job? You need experience. And we get into that circle. Number 7 is job preparation. A lot of times People get the college degree or the certification, they start applying for a job, interview 1, interview 2, interview 10, interview number 15, and they still don't land a job. Reason being that we need to work on our job preparation, interview skills. Do I have a LinkedIn profile? Do I have a Dice, a Monster, an Indeed profile? Do I have a proper resume? Am I able to answer the commonly asked questions in the interview? So in those sessions, in this program that we have, we provide solutions to all the 7 areas of pain. Number 1, understanding the technology. We will introduce you to the technology. We would explain it. We would show you the value of it. We have a lot of free orientation sessions where you could join if you don't have any background in IT, and we'd love to answer your questions about what is networking, what is servers, and what is cloud technology, and what is cybersecurity, and what is Salesforce, and what is Oracle, and what's Linux. We'd like to put things in perspective so you can find from the very beginning your area of interest. Number 2, access to the technology. Our goal is to make it accessible to you through our cloud solutions, through our virtual machines that we provide to our students. Our job is to make it as accessible and as painless as possible. You don't have to, most of the time, upgrade any machine that you have. As long as you have web access or remote access, then you're able to join us in our class. Number 3 is time of day. Our courses are scheduled very conveniently at very simple times. That makes it easy for you to have your other job or have your family obligations and whatever else you're doing, and college courses or any other obligations that you have, while you're able to join the class with us. Number 4, difficulty of study. Even though we do have a curriculum and a course, but we focus on the hands-on. A lot of the apps that you have, for example, the WhatsApp app that you have on your phone that you communicate with your family with, to study it, there's a book that's about 400 pages. But most of the time, people do not buy that book. Why? Because we do hands-on. We download the app, somebody sends us a message, we click reply, somebody sends in a picture, we forward it to other people, some people send us congratulations and we forward it to other people as well. We create a group, and before you know it, we're an expert. Similarly, that's how we learn. In our courses, we care about the hands-on. We demonstrate it, we show you how to do it, we allow you to do it in our sessions and our lab time, and before you know it, you're a specialist in that field. Number 5 is cost. Our cost is beyond competitive. We're happy to say that relatively in the industry, we have some of the cheapest and lowest tuition costs for our courses. Number 6, job experience. Our goal is to ensure that during your course with us that you have an internship and you work on an internship, which would reflect in your resume and make your chances of getting a job a lot much easier. Number 7 is job preparation. A part of our course and our coursework is to prepare you for your job. We help you through creating a LinkedIn profile, building your resume, and a lot of other information and preparation and interview rehearsals that will make you very qualified to apply to the job of your choice. Well, it sounds very exciting so far, but why would I want to be a Salesforce administrator? The answer is there are many reasons to want to be a Salesforce administrator, but let's name a couple of those. Number 1, the pay for a beginner Salesforce administrator is very good. Number 2, there are a lot of opportunities for Salesforce administrators. Number 3, at the core of any business is the customer experience. Salesforce is the #1 customer relationship management software out there. That is, it is the #1 CRM. So whether it's an opportunity at a bank or a doctor's office or real estate office, a software development company, you're more than likely to find a Salesforce administrator's position available. In addition to all of that, Salesforce as a PaaS, Platform as a Service, and a SaaS or SaaS, Software as a Service, is an amazingly convenient and easy platform to use and develop on. Now about the 3 sessions. The first one is the Salesforce Administration Technical Skill. That's the first 4 weeks of the program. Why Salesforce Administration? As we said, good paying jobs, a lot of opportunities. It's online, it's very easy to use and convenient. You get a lot of job opportunities because it's a platform as well as a software as a service. And it's a very easy, convenient learning experience. All you have to do is to be online with our class, wherever you are, on your laptop, on your iPad, and there you are with the rest of the course. What will I learn in the Salesforce Administration course? You would learn what administrators do out in the workplace, which includes using the Sales Cloud and knowing all about it, creating different field types and objects, creating processes through visual workflow and process builder, and then the schema builder, validation rules, security, granting profiles and roles, reports and dashboards, and SQL and SOQL, which is kind of Salesforce version of SQL. The second part of the course is called Internship, and the internship is very, very important for two very, 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 very important reasons. Reason number one is work experience. As we said, when you apply for a job, the first thing the recruiter is looking for, the company is looking for, is do you have any work experience? So yes, you have an entire month of an internship where you're working on an actual project with requirements and building something that a customer needs, that is going to prepare you for your interview, that's going to prepare you for your job, that's going to give you that confidence in the skill that you've learned and shows you how it works within corporate America. But now there's another thing, which is, even though it's called a Salesforce Administration class, we have something called a business analyst. If you go and search for business analyst, you're going to find there's a lot of job openings for business analyst. And that is a big part of what you learn to do in this month, in this session, is how to be a business analyst, how to meet with stakeholders, how to gather requirements, how to build your BRD, your business requirements document, how to be involved in the UAT, user acceptance testing. So a big part of what we do in the second month is being a business analyst and adding that to our resume as an internship. In the third and final 4 weeks of the intensive Salesforce Administration camp, we will cover job preparation and what is the value in job preparation. Well, the goal is to get you readily available for any position that's out there for Salesforce Administrator. And so we're going to be covering how to create your resume, how to update or create your LinkedIn profile, how to deal with recruiters, how to apply for jobs, how to negotiate salaries, and even after you start working the first week at your workplace. Class material and expectations. When you sign up for the class, you get access to the lovelycourse.com curriculum, which will be the course, any quizzes that go along with it, any documents that go along with it, videos that go along with it. You also get access to Slack, which is a way of communicating with your other team members and the instructor, and shared folders and links and updates. And then you also have access to our YouTube channel, where you can access videos that are either public or unlisted and private. But at this point, as you're asking the question, what is the tuition? What is the cost? We have what we call a course requirement and expectation, and this is very important, which is, yes, we would love for you to come, yes, we'd love for you to pay and join the class. However, we want you to make the best out of the class. We don't want you to take the class and then 2 or 3 weeks through it not be able to complete because you're thinking of traveling or you're too busy for one reason or the other. We want to be fair to you. So we want you to know that this course is very intensive. It's very easy. It's very easy. A lot of people that took this class don't have any background in IT, and yet they succeeded and landed very good jobs. A lot of people, English was not their first language. They took the class and they completed it. However, the secret is you participating in the class. And that's why we have the requirements that you have to attend at least 80% of the class, which means you can't skip. If we have 2 sessions a week, a Monday and a Wednesday, you can't skip a Monday and a Wednesday. You have to be there 80% of the time. You have to be there when the session starts, and you have to be there when the session ends. You might mute, understandably, because you're with family or at home or something for a couple of minutes, but you're supposed to be engaged, which means when we call your name to share your screen or answer a question, you should be able to be available. So this takes a commitment, and we want you to be committed. And if the next 2 to 3 months you can make yourself available the days of the session, let's say it's Monday and Wednesday from 7 to 9, please join. We would love to have you. But it's not fair to you if you're not available to sign up for this class, because it's very easy, but it's very intensive. We'll go through something, we'll exercise it, and then we move to the next thing. And if you miss 2 sessions, you will not be able to catch up. So again, remember, it's very easy, but we want you to be committed. Now comes the class schedule and tuition. So the class schedule for this Salesforce session, it's going to be 4 weeks starting on January 17th through February 9th. And those 4 weeks, it's going to be on Mondays and Wednesdays from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. On the first day of class, you will attend the class and you don't have to pay anything on the first day. So on Monday the 17th, you will join and you don't have to pay anything. You'll watch the session, 2 hours, and then if you like it and you say that you like it, we'll send you an invoice and then you can pay that invoice online for $750. We finish the first month, and then on the second month, which starts on February 14th through February 9th, 4 weeks, Mondays and Wednesdays, 7 to 9 o'clock. Again, the first session you will join and you will see what we're going to cover in the business analyst and the internship. And if you choose to continue with us, because of the value that comes with being the business analyst and gathering the requirements and getting the internship and getting the experience, then on that day, the 14th, you'll pay $750. And then job preparation is where we're going to create our resumes, our LinkedIn profiles. We're going to rehearse the interview over and over, the frequently asked questions. That's another 4 weeks, Mondays and Wednesdays from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And on the first day, which is March 14th, is where you pay those $500. Now, as you can see, there's what we call the lab time. The lab time, for example, for the first one is 2 to 4 hours. The 2 to 4 hours is very flexible. So if we take the class on Monday and you're free on Tuesday, you could do your labs on Tuesday. Or you could do 1 hour a day. Or you could do it on a Saturday or a Sunday. So whenever you're free is when you would do your lab time. If you were to add a family member, we've had a lot of cases where a brother and a sister have taken the class, or a husband and a wife have taken the class. When you add a family member, you would get 50% off the tuition rate. If after watching this orientation you still have any questions, please join our orientation sessions. They're always listed on lovelycourse.com/events. This week, we have a session on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, January 11th, Thursday, January 13th at 7 p.m., and Saturday, January 15th at 2 p.m. If you and if your family members or friends have any questions about this orientation or about Lovely Course in general, please simply go to our lovelycourse.com/events. You'll find the Zoom session, join it, and we'd be more than happy to answer your questions and hopefully see you in your journey towards a great IT career. Best of luck.